All right, I have 12:04. I'd like to call our special meeting of the Board of Selectmen to order. Ask everyone to rise, join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. All right, next item on the agenda, public comments. Do we have anyone from the public who'd like to make comment? Okay, hearing none. And let's continue with the approval of the budget. And we left off Monday night, we had approved all but 4 of the operating budget lines: probate, elections, central services, and social and senior services. Okay, Sean, I sent you an email that had answers to some of the questions, but let's look at, I suggest let's go right into the first one on the list is probate. And you have a number now for the probate costs?
Yeah, I contacted them. Their costs will not be going up from the current year, so that budget can be changed to $2,435.
2435, okay.
Okay, and I have a motion to approve line 015 probate in the amount of $2,435.
This is
This is
Sean, I'll
Kate.
make a motion to, oh, go ahead, Kate, go ahead.
This is Kate. Motion to approve line 015 probate.
Okay, motion is made. Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, motion carried unanimously. All right, next one was elections. There were a couple of questions on that budget. First one was, does the election wages line include the increase for the assistant registrars of voters? That's the ROV election wages line, 38,000, and yes, indeed it does. And double check that for me. Thank you, Ann.
Okay.
The other change to be made, and this was a typo in the budget, and caught it when we were going over it again to prepare for this meeting. Their very last line, the ROVAC dues, was supposed to be $150, not $1,500.
Okay,
So with that change, that brings their line total to $67,450.
okay.
And
All right.
I'd like to get a motion to approve line 020 elections at $67,450.
This is Sean, I'll make a motion, we approve the elections 020 line for $67,450.
All right, motion has been made. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All in favor of approving line 020 elections at $67,450 signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? No. Motion carries unanimously. All right, next one in question, or that hadn't been approved, was line 090 central services.
Okay.
And as soon as I get there on my spreadsheet, and does have some adjustments to that budget. All right, and what adjustments do you want to make to that line?
So the line 6609004 IT maintenance and support, that can be decreased to $77,987.
Okay,
I just did an overview of all the IT contracts that we have and the maintenance and support on those. So that was a new number for that.
What was that number again? I'm sorry, can I have that number again?
Yeah, so the line item IT maintenance and support
Yeah, I just missed the number, I'm sorry.
is 77,987.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, the other question on that was line 5309016, professional development at 2,500. I think we can probably reduce that line, but what that is in there for, it covers a couple of different aspects of professional development. One is, as we discussed Monday night, anything involving computer systems or equipment upgrade or new programs, if training is required, pretty much staff-wide, it would come out of that. The other issue is we don't have a general professional development line outside of this in the budget. Some of the individual departments have professional developments, others don't, because frankly, if you look at the ones that don't, it wouldn't make sense. It'd be money that's probably going to be unspent most of the time. So that is also another use for these funds. It's general professional development, and that's not covered elsewhere by a budget.
Okay.
But looking at the history of this spending, I would say we could probably easily and safely cut it to $2,000 or even $1,500. We've got, I mean, there's no special training coming up that I'm aware of, and nothing for you, Ann, either that you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Well, I think 1,500 is probably a reasonable number.
All right. Kate, any other thoughts on that one?
This is Kate. Yeah, I agree with 1,500.
All right, so making those two changes, and Ann, check my math, I have a total on central services now, $126,762.
That's correct. 126,672.
Okay,
This is Kate. I'll make a motion that we approve 090 central services in the amount budgeted.
126.
all right, 126,762. All right, motion has been made. Any further discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none, I'll call the question. All in favor of approving the line 090 central services in the amount of 126,762, say aye. Aye,
Aye.
and carries unanimously. All right, the last one in the operating budget was social services. Couple of questions on that one. Just give me a minute to get there. One was salary issues. Almost there. Come on, computer. All right, we had discussed Monday the shift of money from the municipal agent salary line basically to the social services line as being most of what you saw in that change. We've also added a few more hours. It's not an hourly rate change, but a bank for emergency hours, because there's been, between the pandemic and other issues, there's been some additional work that has been done this year. So we're just budgeting extra for next year going forward. Let's see, what other questions did we have on that one? The assistant is more than just one season. It will be probably predominant through most of the year. That's the reason for that $10,000 increase there. Professional development went up to account for more people working for the department. I think that covers the questions we had on that budget. Is there anything I missed?
No, I think that,
If I might just add, I think last year, for the assistants and the seasonal salary line item, it was budgeted at 12. They may have been considering the fact that we got CARES money for that. So anything, those extra hours that she's been working was eligible for CARES Act money. So
Right.
that could have been why I think they reduced it, maybe knowing the Board of Finance may have reduced it for that reason. So, so the hours have been worked. We've just had another source of a grant source to supplement that.
Mhm.
And the senior center manager salary, they're working about 18 hours a week versus I think it's budgeted much higher. So that could be reduced a little bit if need be.
Yeah, looking at the senior activities coordinators line 12, 4,005. It's budgeted at 25. Up until the end of last calendar year, we've spent 10,000. So we're probably going to come in about 20,000 on that line.
Yeah. So, I mean, if she worked exactly 18 hours every week, it'd be like $18,500. So,
All right, do we want to propose a reduction in that to 20,000? Kate's
yeah, this
nodding.
is Sean. Yeah, this is Sean. That sounds good.
All right. Change that
And
one.
this is Kate. I agree.
All right, with that change, I saw a department budget now total of 143,504.
This is Kate. I'll make a motion. We approve Department 400, Social and Senior Services.
All right, motion has been made to approve Department Social and Senior Services. Was line 400 for a total of $143,504. Any further discussion or questions?
Nope.
All right, I will call the question. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carried unanimously. Social services budget has been approved. Those were the budgets departments we tabled until today's discussion. The other number that we can approve, and pointed out earlier today, is the debt service line. I mean, that's not going to change. That is what it is. It's 100, excuse me, I wish it was 100. 1,490. And that's line 750 at the bottom toward the end of the budget sheet you've got.
Yep. This is Sean. I'll make the motion. We approve line 750 for $1,271,490.
All right, motion has been made. Any questions on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor of approving debt service of $1,271,490, say aye.
Aye.
All right, carried unanimously. All right, that takes care of the operating the debt service budget. And that should wrap up our business for today. Kate, Sean, any further comments on the budget?
This is Sean. No, it went nice and smooth. Thank you.
All right. In that case, I will call for the motion to adjourn.
This is Kate, motion to adjourn.
All right, motion has been made. All in favor, by saying aye. Aye.
All right.
Aye.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming. Appreciate your help. This
Thank you,
meeting
and
is
thank
adjourned.
you.
Thank you.
And
Have a good afternoon.
you two guys too. And we will not be meeting Thursday, correct?
That's correct.
Sounds good to me.